welcome to the Weekly Snap, ladies only edition. You see how I had to do it like that? Like, ow, ladies only, no fellas. So, of course, we have the tea. Well, as you guys may know, Mr. Evan the Great is actually going to be changing the name of the Weekly Snap to something else. You know what? I actually think he should probably do a contest, or you guys pick.
Yeah,
the name.
Right. A contest would be dope. Yes.
You see how teamwork works there? Well, I'm your girl, Madison Jaye, and I am here with my two beautiful hosts. I adore these ladies so much. So, introduce yourselves to the people out there.
Desiree here from Urban Girl Magazine. Urban Girl is a online blogazine where we have multicultural women of color share their stories, ideas. We cover red carpets, interview celebrities. We do it all over there. So check out urbangirlmag.com.
That sounds really cool.
It does.
And I'm Nene from The Nene Show. I have a YouTube show that you can watch, youtube.com/The Nene Show. And every Thursday, 10 p.m. to 12 midnight, The Nene Show on Nonfiction Radio.
I'm sitting here with two bosses. And I am your girl, Madison Jaye, international media personality. I am the owner of MadisonJaye.com, which currently has about 48 bloggers globally. And I am, of course, the host of the Madison Jaye Show podcast, which just reached 1.5 million people. I feel like over right now, he's actually like, everybody gets a card. Yeah.
Everybody hears the podcast.
Everybody, you hear the podcast. You hear the podcast. Everybody hears the podcast. But we are here today to talk about celebrity news and the Weekly Snap. Wait, that was like a real cute and catchy. Let's do it again. And we are here to talk about the Weekly Snap. Oh, I love this. I love it.
You can change the name now, Evan.
Right, you got a whole little theme with it. We're going to come in here like a West Side Story in a second. So some of the topics this week we are going to be covering, of course, is Queen Bee, Cardi B, Donald Trump, Mary J. Blige, and a lot more. So personally, I think it's only right if we start the conversation off with Queen Bee.
Yes, of course.
And Cardi B. No pun intended, but kind of intended, but not really. Right. So have you guys heard the story?
Yes.
Ooh, Jesus.
Have you heard, Nene?
Yes, I've heard.
Yes.
So for you guys that didn't hear, just to give it a quick little wrap up. Allegedly, Beyonce and Cardi B allegedly were going to do a track together, allegedly, and her producer that part's not alleged, put it on his Insta stories or Snapchat. They're the same thing.
Right.
A story.
A story. There we go. And he said Cardi B featuring Beyonce, and that was literally the gist of what he did. And now in the air, they're throwing out that there needs to be an apology dispensed to Queen Bee because, you know, as everyone knows, she's an extremely private person. So my question to you guys is, do you think this is curtains on this project after that was exposed?
Honestly, knowing Beyonce, I said it like I know her, but knowing how she is very private, it's like she might be turned off by it. Right. She really might be. Now, my personal opinion, anybody would be souped up to be working with Beyonce, so I understand the producer's
excitement.
Yeah, like I understand all of that, so I don't think it should be curtains. I would love to hear Cardi B and Beyonce. Like, that's something I'm going to listen to every day. Can you imagine how crazy it's going to get? So I really hope it's not curtains.
I think it might be curtains, though.
Oh, no.
I think so because I just feel like I said, like Cardi B overshares. Beyonce is extremely private, as we know. She likes to work on projects, get it done, and put it out when she's ready. And no one says anything until she's ready to say something. So I feel like it might be a wrap until Cardi B matures. She overshares. She puts too much on social media. It's time for her to start to learn how she needs to be a little more private, especially
discreet.
A little more
but
discreet.
it wasn't her though.
It was, well, you are your team.
Well, yeah, that team.
Okay.
You are your team.
Right. To take it.
And somebody has to take the heat for that. You know, just from personally working with B, I know, like, when we did the Say Yes video, we literally had to put our phones in a Ziploc bag, and it was in a check-in on the front lawn, and that was because everyone knew to respect the privacy, even to it, because we were there from, like, maybe 5 in the morning till, like, after 1 o'clock the next morning. But at a point, we all did get our phones back, but nobody really put it out there because it was like out of respect. Like, you're literally sitting here working with these three, not just one, but you know, all three of them are icons. So it's kind of like you were saying, it should be a little bit more discretion. And one thing I've learned, especially with my tribe, we're a unit. Like, if you do something, that's a reflection of me. So I have to make sure you are together with that.
Right, exactly. I agree.
So speaking of together, let's talk about separation. Let's move a little bit into the Mary J. Blige case. Lord Jesus, take the will. I need somebody to pray for her ex. Just to give a little, it's rumored that he's asking for more spousal support. Mary J. Blige's, are they divorced yet, or are they still in the middle?
Divorced.
They're divorced. So he's asking for more spousal support, and maybe I'm not positive to the exact numbers, but I believe he already receives $30,000 a month, and he's asking for about $65,000.
Almost double. Yep, he's asking for like more, 100% more.
How do you guys feel about this? Because I'm getting hot just thinking about it.
All of my followers, anybody that listens to my show, y'all know how I feel about raggedy men. And you, sir, are a raggedy man, all right? Yes. He's saying basically that she's slandering him in the news and he can't find a job because of that. Now, it's not that serious. Go get a job. Like, you're raggedy. Sorry.
Right. I mean, I agree. Like, he's a loser, okay? Kendu, whatever your name is. Kendu, you're terrible. And you did not work for that money. Mary did. Okay, you were her manager, but at the same time, you disrespected her in her career. Like, I love Mary. Who doesn't love Mary? Yeah. So he can get a job. If you got to go to a different industry, you have to do that because you're not coming for Mary's pockets anymore.
Right. And you know, in the beginning when they were saying the thing about, you know, if a woman could do it to a man, why can't a man do it to a woman? At this point, he's just being a leech. Like, come on, $30,000 a month is way more than enough money. And from what I heard, now allegedly he left her for an assistant or someone that she was working with.
Wow,
okay, and now you want more money. She needs to put out and another thing. Everyone, all artists, but especially Mary J. Blige, is known for, you know, expressing herself through her art. She didn't say your name.
You know who you married.
Right.
You know you married her.
You obviously you know who you married because you're trying to hit up for more money.
I feel bad for Mary too because she went through so much, her drug problem, the abusive relationship. She was always so vulnerable, and I feel like he preyed on that. He knew what he was doing. He took advantage of her.
Well, you know what, Mary? I'm going to speak blessings over your life.
Yes.
You're going to find your dream man, someone that is going to hold you and love you and really hold you down. Yes. And, you know, right before the sun comes out with the rainbow, it's always the darkest before the dawn. And you are going to have an amazing man that enters your life. Amen. And screw him. Let's speak it over the sister's life. Let's speak it over her life. Let's speak it over her life. So I actually want to divide the topics because I know when we were behind the scenes, you ladies had a few things y'all wanted to talk about for yourselves. So Nene, what you got? Look, she got her phone ready.
Since we're on the topic of raggedy men,
let's stay there for a bit.
George H.W. Bush, which is the older one.
The father.
The father. He's allegedly groping women, groping actresses, and this is not something that is new. And I keep hearing about this in the news a lot lately, and quite frankly, I'm tired of it. I want you guys to respect women. Like, stop groping people. So basically, anytime he takes a picture with an actress or anybody, he's just touching them, and then he has this sick little joke called, "Oh, here it goes. This is David Copperfield." Like, are you serious?
Copperfield?
David?
He's so lame.
Mind you, on top of that, he is in a wheelchair, and his name is
old and raggedy as he is.
Old and raggedy.
He's still trying to Copperfield.
And
what is that going to do for him? I guess that's his pleasure for the night. I don't know.
And his wife is always there, and she's always like, "Can you stop?" Like, she really probably side-eyes him.
That's terrible.
Yes, I'm done with you.
Copperfield. I can't.
I'm done with you.
That's terrible.
I'm really done with you.
That's interesting. I mean, that's not behavior for the president, but you know, women.
But look at our president now.
Look,
y'all's president.
We don't know what's going on anymore. All right,
we been didn't know.
We don't know.
That was the president a few.
It's like a trend of men just copping feels from women.
I need you guys to stop.
Please stop.
We don't want that.
We don't want an old decrepit George Bush. You know what I'm saying? In a wheelchair, copping feels. That's
David Copperfield. You canceled.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest, that joke is kind of funny. Like, I'm not supposed to say that, but why? That is so bad that it's actually good.
It is funny, but
like,
you
probably sat down all day thinking about that joke.
He does it all the time.
What, the joke? Like, he actually says the joke?
All the time.
Who came up with that joke? He came up with that joke? That's so corny. That's like, it's like insult on injury.
Now, to go on to the next topic, which is Amazon Key. Now, if you don't know what Amazon Key is, it's basically like letting someone,
a stranger
into your house. Delivering your packages. Now, when I first saw this on Twitter, I was very confused. I'm like, why would I want anybody to come into my house? Like, I don't even want you to come into my gate. steal my dogs. Like, I don't want that. Like, that's not what I want.
Knock over one of my plants.
Right.
Imagine knocking over my plants.
Steal my jewelry.
But after I read the article, it's not that bad because I see that you could let your family members in, dog walkers in. But why don't you just give them a regular key? So I'm really trying to figure out what's the point of Amazon Key.
Wait. You could let people in with the Amazon Key?
Yeah, like they could have other people come in, like a dog walker.
Instead of the Amazon delivery guy?
Mm-hmm.
So they'll give the key to a family member to deliver the package.
Mm-hmm.
But you do that anyway, though. Yeah,
that's my understanding.
I think that's a fail before it even starts.
Yeah, but we do that anyway. Like, if I know something's coming that's important, I'll have somebody at home or I'll have it delivered to my job. So it's like, I don't understand the point of that. I feel like it's invasion of privacy, and I feel like
very
why do I
it's
want
too
your
invasive.
employee?
But did you guys hear about, what was it, the little box thing, the voice over? Is it that's an Amazon box, right? They like records TV. You could talk to it to tell it to do stuff.
Alexa.
I think they're actually I think they released a subpoena in a murder case, and they're actually using the Alexa, like the video, like the audio for or it's audio or video. I'm not too clear on the story. Yeah, for a murder case. Right.
That's crazy.
Right.
Well, shout out to Alexa.
Right.
But shout out to Alexa. However, it's kind of like, and I get it, that's good, but how far is this gonna go?
Right.
We're in the beginning stages, and I always think 10 steps ahead. So you're telling me that an audio machine that,
honestly, they're trying to take over our lives.
Right.
And I feel like they're taking away our privacy.
Right.
And even like now,
we're gonna have chips in our skin soon, guys. Well, y'all, I'm not doing them.
They said that they're gonna do that.
I'm not.
They said that that's coming up.
They ain't doing that
for all the U.S. citizens, and I'm not with it.
I will be Lionheart and Charles. I will be I will be in London. I will.
Look, we all gotta migrate somewhere else because
I'm coming. If they say chips, look at me. And I know you watching all.
All right, did y'all hear Tamar and Vince? Not only has Tamar come out with an album, not only are they coming back with their show, but they are divorcing.
It's always sad when people divorce.
I know. So they've been together for 9 years, as y'all know, and it has been rumors throughout the couple of years since she's been a solo artist that he's been cheating, that he's been, caught, cheating, or that he has had a baby outside the marriage. So,
Raymond, what you think, Raymond?
So my thing is, like, I don't know, like, how do y'all feel about that? I feel so bad that they're divorcing, and like they're making it like known, they're putting it out there in their new season of their show. So I'm upset because I like those two together.
What you think, Nene?
It's always sad when people end their marriage, especially when they got together for a reason in the first place, but people grow apart, and if they're not happy with each other or whatever the case is, especially infidelity, for the raggedy man again.
Nene, you okay? Do you need a hug today?
No, listen. I see too much stuff.
Come on. There we go.
Sorry, God. Evan, I love you.
The love.
I love you, Evan.
Well, personally, Desi Poo Poo. I don't know. I know Tamar and Vince, and I love them together.
Right.
But like we were talking about a little bit off the scenes, I mean, we all do media here, and we all know how you need storylines. And it just wouldn't surprise me if they ended up working it out at the end of the season. It would not surprise. Honestly, I think I may be hoping that this is just the storyline because I love them.
It would make sense, it looks
good TV, guys. Good TV.
I'm
gonna watch just because I know it's good TV, and y'all staying together because it's love and war. Y'all see the heart?
So you believe that they're gonna stay together?
I'm team. This is a storyline.
They are recording the whole thing.
They are, but my thing is, like, I think they're using this to drive traffic to the show, and ultimately it will still end in divorce. That's what I think, because it's so real and she's being so vulnerable. But
I think they may have, all marriages go through problems.
Right.
However, I don't think those two are breaking up. Like, just knowing the energy of them together. Or maybe this is just me loving them together and just hoping it's I'm sticking with it. Right. It's for TV and they staying together.
Like, look at Lala and Carmelo. They never ultimately divorced, right? Right. They just separated and they're still kind of working it out.
Are they working it out?
I don't know. Seems like it.
You know what? Carmelo broke my heart this year, I'm going to be honest. Yeah. Because they were just perfect.
but I really like them together.
You know, and the thing is, when you take that oath in front of God, it's just a little bit different for me. But infidelity, I mean, you can't say what you would do when you're in that situation because, you know, I've had 2 relationships and both there was infidelity on their side. But one I stayed and one I left. So you can't say what you would do.
And that's what I'm saying. I feel like Tamar has said on the Braxtons what she would not tolerate. And now she probably feels like, damn, I got to leave because he did all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Or he's done
so
all
it's
this
pride.
stuff.
It's an ego thing.
Yeah.
It would be an ego thing. I mean, they just had the baby. Like, he's not that old. I think he might be 2 or 3. But he's still a little guy.
Oh,
that
makes me so sad.
You know, because 9 years, you know, and they
were together even longer before they got married.
I'm gonna just say that I'm gonna go with this as a storyline.
I'm gonna go with her
because and maybe it could just be me loving them together too much. And if y'all seeing this, I love y'all. Work it out.
Right. Okay. So 45, y'all president.
Yeah, y'all president.
He is being accused of treason, right? Like someone came when allegedly when he was giving his speech, a gentleman threw Russian flags on the stage or towards him or at him and accusing him of treason. So, what do y'all think about that?
First of all,
did you guys see that picture that went viral of him?
Which one?
The picture of him getting a spray tan in the Oval Office.
Oh Lord, I believe. Is it real? Is it real?
I think I don't. Well, Photoshop is out there, so you just never know. Right. But it was. I know it was funny. It was.
So do y'all think 45 is guilty of treason? Do you think he's a traitor?
You know, I feel like he does a lot of stuff that doesn't make sense.
Right.
So, is it a possibility? Yeah.
I mean, the entire election don't make sense.
The entire White House doesn't make sense right now.
It just doesn't make sense, and
it's almost like it's being done on purpose.
It might be real.
Like they're like, we're gonna give y'all a show, America. This is what y'all want. Y'all like reality TV. We gonna show y'all.
Yeah, we gonna make
entertainment. That's what we gonna do.
Seriously.
Well, I'm gonna pick up my tea to that tea and take a sip from my Evan mug from you could get on evantheshow.com. That's my response to if he's on treason or not.
Yes.
Get your Evan the Show mug today. You see that? You see that? You like that? Use it as a commercial.
Definitely a commercial.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
And there's some good little tea here.
Hello.
Yeah.
Well, you
nice
guys, with all of these amazing. Oh, we have Evan juice.
Yes.
Evan tea. Oh, you can have a tea line one day. No.
Okay, we're going off on a tangent.
But no, it's been with all of this amazing information going on. This has been a very interesting. I wish we had more time. We got to do like a long, extensive,
like snap. Oh, it's not even.
We gotta, that's what I'm like. If we could, like, you're at the weekly snap. But thank you so much for tuning in to the evantheshow.com, and I guess we're hosting the last officially the weekly snap. I am your girl Madison Jaye.
I'm Desiree.
And I'm Nene.
And we are checking out.
Bye.
Oh, boom. Lean with it, snap with it. Lean with it, snap with it.